No, we're doing it now.
Champions of Europe.
Bro, let's just be professional.
Man ain't happy.
That's what they were singing as well yesterday. Yeah. Champions of Europe.
You man are the worst champions. You're just so scummy, fam.
After the season you just had as champions. After the season you just had as champions.
You're scummy as champions of Europe. In 2012 you scummed it. In 2021 you fucking scummed it again, fam. Horrible champions.
It's all content. It's all content. Listen.
Hatred.
We're here. Listen. I've said listen like 29 times. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we're here. Kickin It TV. We're back. I hear all the vim. You know what I'm saying? But save it for the show. This is the introduction. You get me? So Wagwan people, what's cracking? You get me? We're back. I know we took a little break. Technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? But it's trial and error. But we're back again with the guys that know their stuff. You get me? And we're here to talk about this season and bring you a lot more content. So first and foremost, you know we're gonna introduce ourselves. I go by the name of Cole Dean. You got on my right.
Reload. Come on, Liverpool and that.
You might as well use that mic, Jackie, innit?
Yeah. Obviously, Jackie, you get me, Tottenham, normally.
That's weird. Now, do you know anything?
Obviously, I forgot. Stop ruining the Champions of Europe intro, man. That's what I'm saying. With obviously Matty, champion of Europe, soon to be champion of England.
Wow, you're Irish as well.
Soon to be World Cup champion. Club World Cup. Everything.
Calm.
We'll come for everything this season,
calm.
man.
That's alright.
Super Cup champion.
That's a light one, fam. That's 2 games.
But we'll leave that for later.
Champion of London.
A 2-game tournament.
Obviously, we're doing something different. Somebody that doesn't like to show their face, but they've got a lot of chat in the group, wanted to be part of this, and obviously we welcomed him with open arms. It's good that we got a Man United fan here as well. So we got Shaq on the blower. You know what I mean? He's gonna be giving his 2 pence off the phone. Introduce yourself, my guy.
Yeah, come on, you might as well just call him Mr. Man U, man.
Alright, cool. Alright, we'll bang his socials. We'll bang his socials at the bottom. You get me? But Shaq's got a lot to say. Ronaldo being back and all that. So yeah, man. You get me? We're gonna get into it, but. Alright, cool. Man. Anyway, it's been we're 5 games in. 5 games into the season. It's feeling like it's been longer than that, to be fair.
Especially for certain teams.
For certain teams. You get me? First and foremost, what's our takes on the start of the season? Obviously, I'll let you go first. I'll speak after. But as a Liverpool fan, you know what I mean?
Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. As a Liverpool fan, I am very happy. I can't lie to you. Very happy. I remember having conversations with you during the pre-season and things like that, and I was fucking disgusted, like at our transfer window. I was disgusted, blood. Like I was adamant that we would be lucky to finish 4th, because let's have it right. Last season we scummed it to 3rd. Absolutely scummed it. The last 10 games we scummed it to 3rd. I was thinking Europa is the thing. You get what I'm saying? Or genuinely, genuinely, and then man just won a few games on the bounce. But this season, I believe, we've been, the informed team. I can't even
you
lie.
said that's like the 29th time.
Yeah.
4 times.
Do you know why I say that? Do you know why I say that though? Do you know why I say that? Because considering man only signed Konate, it's almost like our team has clicked straight away. But I do know that we will potentially run out of steam, and in January we're gonna be potentially fucked, because even the last game that we played, if you look at the last game we played, 3-0, 3 different scorers from 3 different African countries, they're gone in January, all 3 of those players. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not like our African players are peripheral players. There are main dons. There are main dons like Salah and Mane. Dons.
When you think of Liverpool,
I'm not happy with Mane
danger
this season,
man.
though.
You're not right.
Yeah, he's answered it because they were giving him a bit of criticism.
A lot of big chances.
Yeah, I've seen that. The game before last, he looked very frustrated with himself, but he's getting goals, bro. You know what I mean? It's better than certain man.
Yeah, it's true.
0 touches in opposition box and that. Yeah, exactly.
But I just think we could run out of steam. That's the one thing. But I'm happy with how it started, and again it does I don't want to fucking gas it up, but it does show Klopp's management skills, like high level. But I don't want to act like we're poverty, fam. Like, definitely spend.
No one's writing you lot off.
Saying?
No one's writing you lot off. I feel at first I felt like it might be a struggle for you lot to get back into the top 4. But nah, I feel like you'll be fine. I feel like you'll be fine still.
I think we'll be fine. I still think, all of them aside, I still think that we may finish 3rd or 4th. It's out of like. It's out of Man U or Liverpool who finishes 3rd or 4th, blood.
What did you? What
Man, I said you'll be 6.
I reckon Liverpool.
Man, I'm not respecting your team.
I reckon you'll do 1st or 2nd, man.
I don't know.
I reckon you can challenge.
I just think Chelsea's too
Man said
strong,
1st or 2nd.
fam.
When Man United and Chelsea are in the league with the squads they got.
And man, I'm forgetting Man City as well, blood. I swear to you, bro.
Man can't actually. Liverpool ain't winning the league, bro.
I don't think
Liverpool
we're
winning the league.
What do you think you needed in the? Because you were saying obviously the transfer window, but what did you need in the transfer window? I didn't think you really needed
an attacking player and a midfielder. So I'll give you an example. Yeah, like everyone's
Ronaldo though.
Everyone's gassed.
But then
we had Harvey Elliott. He's gone for the season. He's gone.
Yeah.
Harvey Elliott came in, gone for the season.
That's sad as well. I was looking forward to see him this season still.
Gone, bro. And
Curtis Jones though.
Curtis Jones is okay, but he's injury prone. Curtis Jones is a.
Do you know what I've noticed about him, bro? He looks a bit feeble, fam.
Yeah.
He looks like he needs to put a little bit of, like, not even just muscle, just like, toughen up a little bit.
From Trent's first season to now, if you look at the change in, like, Trent looks a lot, he's filled out a little bit.
He looks a bit more sturdy still. What I like about Trent is it looks like he's taken the criticism on board,
100%.
taken away, reflected, and come back better.
Do you know?
I think him missing that England. I know, obviously, but I know he was injured. But I think him getting dropped this window before that, I think that just went, alright, cool. I'm gonna show everyone what I'm on really, because he was looking at like James is coming up, Wan-Bissaka.
James is the
real deal. He's hard.
We'll get into Chelsea.
I thought he was dead. Like, well, not dead, but I just thought he was another overrated one. Same as Mount. We'll get into Chelsea in a second, still.
Yeah.
But one last thing on Liverpool.
You're the informed team.
I do like Temiscus as well. I like
Chimikas.
Costas.
Yeah,
you bought him last season though.
Yeah, we bought him last season, but he never got games because Robertson's the mainstay. He's good.
He's a little Trent.
He's actually good still.
I see him. I see him fitting in. He fitted in neat.
He's proper still.
I had him in my little FPO. He was.
He's proper.
I see you gassing up your 750,000.
No, I didn't say that. Man, don't say that.
In the country or something. Man thought that was like.
Man, I'm trying to draw my name. What's going on, man?
Man's gassing up some poor credentials.
No, bro, I said 75,000. Like, so top.
From when there's 1,000, there's nothing to
75,000. What, out of like 4 million people?
It's alright.
I like, man. Man, rein it in, man.
Yeah. Rein what in? That's poor. That's not like to talk about, bro.
How is that poor?
I just don't think you should bring that to our attention, bro. I don't think that's anything.
I'm in the top 100k in FPL, and man, I'm saying that's poor.
That sounds like Call of Duty.
I don't understand. But anyway, yeah.
It sounds like you don't play, fam.
I just don't know.
Man, I'm saying.
Quains is gonna turn his account on for the first time this season and say, "Oh, I'm in the top 10,000."
Yeah,
come back next week.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not really on the FPL thing, man. I've done it before, but I can't keep it up, man. But Liverpool, I feel like you lot will be alright. What I do want to know is because it's rarely we get a Red Devil on here, you know what I mean? And obviously with the big homecoming and all that, I want to know what your views are, Shaq. So obviously you got your main man back. You know what I'm saying?
Player manager.
The main man.
Player manager, you know what I'm saying? Player manager Ronaldo, he's back in town, you get me?
Footballing director.
So I know you got a lot of him, and so talk to me. Like, what's your opinions on what's going on over there?
Yeah, no, we got a little something about ourselves back, guys. We got a little something, man.
Yeah, a little something, just a little something.
No, we got more than a little something. We're still missing a DM. But we got goals, we got everything else. We just missing a DM.
I mean, this sounds like a post Young Boys conversation still.
Yes,
post Young Boys.
Yeah, I think pre Young Boys, the Vim would be absolutely out.
So we saying did that loss against Young Boys kind of like bring you down to a reality a little bit?
No, man, I knew that we had that in our locker, man.
What losing against the Swiss champions?
Yeah.
But I know Ronaldo went happy, bro.
Say that again.
We've always got those dumb losses in us.
Yeah, when your players are turning up to Parklife Festival 10 minutes after the game ends.
Who?
Did you not see that?
Who?
Pogba and Lingard.
Oh, yeah, that's typical.
No, but
Pogba
on stage.
Oh, they got brought out on stage, innit?
Yeah.
Who was he with?
Lingard.
Burner Boy.
Yeah.
Lingard was
I said Pogba's not even Nigerian, so that doesn't make no sense.
He was just dancing on stage.
Yeah,
Like,
these men are down
half
for it.
hour after the game finished, where Ronaldo's probably on the treadmill.
Yeah, Ronaldo was on the bike, on the water.
On the bike, on the water.
Skipping his lap.
That's funny.
Nah, for real though. Do you know what? Yeah, I think last week, yeah, I think when Ronaldo's debut, I feel like that was the first time I've watched Match of the Day when Tottenham have lost, and I just literally watched because of Ronaldo, fam. So what he brings to you lot, what he brings to the league alone, fam. But what he brings to you lot is scary, and yeah, I feel like. Do you feel like you're gonna win the league?
Well, I would say we've got a good chance, but a very good chance.
Yeah.
They're definitely gonna win.
And if you didn't, so if you don't win the league, would there be some disappointment there?
No, I was disappointed.
All right,
he has
fair
to
enough.
win the league within this 2 years that he's here.
Yeah.
Right now, we've got a good chance. Everyone is missing one position, so there's no reason why
Well,
we
we've
can't
got 2 years.
Shoot though, shoot. Like you're not the only teams missing.
Shaq.
Yeah, you're missing a striker. Arsenal's missing about 11 men.
I was waiting for when he's gonna fire some shots, you know. I was trying to keep it humble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's. I don't know where Marsh is.
Marsh is at the beach, bro.
He's at the beach, bro.
Last minute at the beach. You know, like he realizes that. Yeah, reality's gonna sunk in. You don't want to be on land.
Been hiding, man.
On a serious note, though, right now, Antonio Conte is free. I think this job's for a serious manager, innit? I think Ollie's he's done well in that caretaker type role.
So Ollie,
I think you say to Ollie, look, man.
I think Ollie's too tired.
Did you just say sell Ollie?
Not Sir Ollie.
He said
Sir Ollie.
For
what? He's Man United.
Ridiculous. When he was a player, I hear it.
I think Ollie's too tied in. He's too tied in.
I think Conte's a bit too uncontrollable for
he is. That's what I'm saying. He'll end up falling out with CR7, fam.
Yeah,
Conte,
but he'll win the league first.
And then not stop play, and then he'll start substituting CR7, fam.
But he'll win the league.
Did you see Messi when he got substituted yesterday?
What, you didn't shake my hands?
What would you care about? Would you care about you win the league and then the next season my man falls out with Ronaldo, or just 2 years where you don't win the league and Ronaldo's happy?
No, but at the same time, I think Ollie can win the league, man.
I don't know.
Make no mistake. Make no mistake. If you lot win the league this season,
he's upset.
It's because of Ronaldo. If you lot do win the league, it's because of Ronaldo. It's not because of your manager. That's how.
No, but you can't. It's a bit of everything, man.
Do you know what I do hear though?
Nah, there's players, man. They got Pogba.
Them results yesterday.
Bruno Pogba.
Them results like the
Bruno
West Ham
Fernandes.
fans.
I don't think my man's tactics are
Varane,
standout tactics like where you would say,
Shaw. Nah, Shaw's hard. Shaw's actually hard. Shaw's hard.
I think them games like the West Ham game, obviously it's a bit early, but them are the type of points that you need to win a title.
100%. But you need a bit of luck on your side as well.
Yeah, exactly. Or a bit of nonsense management, bringing them one.
And I feel like they were robbed out of a penalty, one penalty, not two. I feel like they were robbed out of one penalty, and we'll see because Ole is doing them Sir Alex Ferguson things, and so it looks like Ronaldo's never gonna get a penalty. So now we'll probably see 3 penalties in the next game for Ronaldo. You know what I mean? We know you lot's clout in the league. Like we know what you lot.
Sir Alex handed him the script before the interview,
bro.
Nah, I'm very happy with how Ronaldo started though.
Why are you happy?
Nah, because I like good players regardless, blood, and his reputation, it's easy for a player's reputation to just swallow him, fam. But his reputation, he just hit the ground running and he's moving extra slappy, fam.
No, he's moving mad. He's moving mad.
Is there a danger of, I know we'll say he's...
the step over.
Yeah.
What is a poacher?
I'm doing the step over.
Yeah, you know the when he was 19. You know those ones, the ones that don't amount to nothing but they look hard. You know them.
I was saying, is there a risk of? I know everyone says he's as fit as like a 25-year-old, but is there the risk of coming January, February, and his hammy goals and things like
I've never heard that happening to him.
I don't think
neither
so,
have I, but I'm just thinking the Prem's a different level of intensity to what he's been playing.
That's what they said about Ibra. Ibra came and made it look like a fucking...
And then got injured for 6 months.
See, the thing is with CR7, it's not
I think he's
different. He don't rely on no match fitness or nothing. Like
he's generally...
He's just fit, yeah,
he gets out there and puts the work in to be at that prime level of fitness, so I don't really...
I agree, but that's his fitness in that, but I'm saying at 36, 37... a hammy or something or muscle can just
nah, man, he's an elite. In my opinion, he's an elite.
No, I agree. He's in that like LeBron James, you know, like LeBron, like 40 and can
it's
do
like
it.
supernatural. It's almost supernatural.
Yeah, I agree. But
I think they'll alternate him as well. I think like he might play like 3 games in a row, then Cavani gets a start. Then he might play like another.
I forgot that they got Cavani there.
Cavani and Ronaldo is like their squad.
I know 10 years ago I would have loved
Bro, all I'm saying is, if Man U, I can't say win the league, because winning the league, there are still players, you get what I'm saying, but Man U have to win at least, if it's not the league, they have to win 2 domestic trophies, like FA Cup and League Cup. League Cup's not enough, like has to be both. If or FA Cup or League Cup's not enough with that.
I think do you know what?
For the final.
Because of I think if Liverpool keep up their start, if Chelsea keep up their start, and City, I know they've not had. They've had a good start, but not the best start. But I think if United get like 90 points and then finish second, then you can go, yeah, cool, Ollie. If they get to the Champions League final and they lose on penalties, you can say, yeah, okay, fine. But if it's anything, I think, other than that,
and even those are still excuses.
But even anything less than that, it's like that United team. Let's say the English teams are, other than maybe Bayern Munich, the best teams in the Champions League. All 4 of them. Also, I said them English teams, other than Bayern Munich and probably PSG, are the 4 best teams in the Champions League.
PSG is shit, man.
Yeah, but on paper. So really, the 4 English teams can make it to the semi-finals again, like they did a few years ago.
The English teams are the best teams in the world at the moment.
Yeah, so I think United should comfortably make it.
Falling off.
They've dropped off the cliff,
They're
not as bad as Arsenal, but
Madrid are not that bad though. Real Madrid are not that bad.
That's what I'm saying. So there's falling off and there's
there's
on the cliff, you know what I mean? And there's at the bottom smashed by the rocks. And the waves are just taking pieces of your body. That's Arsenal. You get me? But we'll get to them in a second.
There's no one here, man. We're gonna talk about.
Man, you know why I represent Marsh? You're a shook you. You know what I'm saying? Putting that out there.
Yeah. But Shaq, is it gonna go well this season? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a good season, man.
I'm glad we got you back though. I'm glad we got you lot back in the mix. I'm glad we got you lot back in the mix and there's Vim again. You know what I mean? I'm glad.
We always got Vim, man.
Can I ask you something though? As a Man United fan, what is your opinion on how Ollie is handling Van der Beek?
You're dealing with a government who came to shit players like Fred and McTominay.
Free Van der Beek. You know what I'm saying?
No, but he can't play that Fred and McTominay role though.
McTominay's alright.
Not Fred as a pair is
McFred and McMatic.
McFred and McMatic.
And Van der Beek.
No, Van der Beek, I feel like, if I was him, I'll be trying to find a way out.
Say that again. Say that midfield again, Chuck. Say that midfield again, Chuck.
Barca signing every Dutch player going for that.
Matic and Van der Beek. Nah, man. Matic has got no legs and Van der Beek's got too many, man. Too much, just running about constantly.
Yeah, he's a busy player.
And he'll just leave Matic, and Matic ain't got the legs to deal with. Like,
do you know what I love about
if they're playing Liverpool or someone?
You know what I love about Matty? Every ex-Chelsea player, man speaks with authority over the minute. Like, so Matic ain't got the legs in it.
No, not anymore.
He ran those legs at Chelsea.
You know what I'm saying?
Actually, when we sold him, I was vexed. The first 2-3 seasons at United, I was like,
I think Jose used him well though, no? Jose used him well at United though, didn't he?
Yeah. He had him at Chelsea for a bit though. I think it's just it's just when Conte came in, I think he just wanted to change it up a little bit and just off you go. Yeah. But Chelsea have done that a bit with Mata and that, but
we're excited. One more question before we move on as well for the United guy. Obviously, this has been a thing going on in the group, so I just want to get it out there. You know what I'm saying? So Arteta and Ole, you know what I mean? Is there a comparison? Should we be comparing them as managers, or do you still stand by? You think Ole's levels above him?
So Ole.
Ole's definitely better than him.
No,
my man can't even come higher than 9th place, fam.
Yeah, but he has won an FA Cup though.
And the Charity Shield.
Nah, let's not count that, man, please.
Nah, but that FA Cup he took over.
He won the FA Cup, bro.
Yeah, he did. I'll give it to him.
Thomas Tuchel took over Lampard's Champions League run. We're not saying Lampard.
But he done the whole knockout stages. He done 2 games, man. No, I hear it. I'm not taking it away from him.
Well, he won the FA Cup and Oli got relegated with Cardiff. And
So on, like I'm saying,
he's close to relegated.
Ole's credentials are relegation, and I think that's it. So, do you still stand by it? Do you still stand by it?
He said no. Go on. Tell me about the mold Premier League.
Don't kill him off.
Go on, say the Norwegian Premier League. Say the Norwegian Premier League. Say the Norwegian Premier League. Wait.
He got finals, yeah. Obviously, it's not great.
Shaq, I'm about to hang up on you. He got finals.
Come on, Shaq. Because you see, as a Tottenham man, I know that's embarrassing, bro. I know we can't be talking about that, bro.
Hey,
That's a fact.
No,
that's a fact.
Facts.
Spurs Champions League
in the last
final,
2 seasons,
2019, blood.
No, but I'm saying, so what? If we reverse,
He's saying Europa League.
If we swap them around, so we put Arteta in Ole's shoes, in Ole's position, and we put Ole with the Arsenal squad, do you think he's going to be doing a better job than Arteta?
So Ole.
Yeah, I do. I think Arteta's shit, man.
He stands.
Do you know what? In fairness, when Ole took over, Arsenal and United were at the same pace, more or less.
Man are creating him to be this guy because he's Spanish as well. Fuck that, man.
With the jet black hair. With the jet black hair, yeah.
Go ahead.
Greasy hair.
No, I hear it. I'm not a big Arteta fan. I want him to stay at Arsenal because I feel like he's just gonna keep them down in the depths. But obviously, it's just a question I brought up because it's been back and forth in the group. You know what I mean? And obviously, Marshall will argue differently, but I think we can all agree that I agree with you, Shaq. I stand by what you're saying. I think Arteta's way out of his depth. I feel like Arteta's way out of his depth to be even managing a Premier League team, let alone Arsenal.
But why? I don't get it. Like, I don't want to even put this out into the universe to give man ideas. But why are they keeping him?
Who, Arteta?
Yeah.
I think because they need to look like they know what they're doing.
Edu's his boy as well.
Not even just that. I feel like they need to know. They need to make it look to the fans like, no, we're sticking with this because we got a plan, and I think it's a big old freestyle.
I think, do you know what it is? I think they've said, alright, look, this guy's the guy, and then like we're back in this guy, and then they can't just go now. That's what
I think.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't think no one's available, blood. No one's available. Because they can't attract world-class managers.
Antonio Conte won't go.
Do you know what?
Never. This is what I'm saying. Diego Simeone.
No way. That's what I said. And I feel like we're not far away from where Arsenal are, bro. This is the worst period that Arsenal have had, and I still think as Tottenham we're poor because we're just about better than them, and that's like by a needle and a thread, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I still think we've still got an edge over them with attracting players and managers.
100.
But if Conte's not going to come to us, he's not going there. You know what I'm saying? Simeone ain't going there. Like, so who have they got? I feel like they're gonna have to look down. I feel like they're gonna have to look down, man, and bring someone up. Bring up Eddie Howe. You know what I'm saying? Bring up Sam Allardyce. You know what I'm saying? Bring one of them, man. Install a bit of heart back into the team. You know what I'm saying, fam?
Big Sam's the guy.
I've got it. I know who it's gonna be in 2 years. I know it's gonna be the Brentford manager because he plays that
Thomas Frank.
Football. It's going to be Thomas Frank. He's going to play that
football. Quite a quirky guy as well, isn't it?
He's going to play that football.
Yeah.
He's going to play
the accent.
He's going to play that football, and then he's going to get like a superstar like a Aubameyang on a 3-year deal, and it's not going to work out. So it's going to be the same thing over and over again.
But Aubameyang's about 34 now, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't sound bad.
Yeah, no, it's sad, but I don't really want to talk about them not for too long. You know what I mean? Especially as one of their representatives. What did he call himself, Shaq? He called himself the spokesman of the club.
The spokesman.
Yeah, the spokesman.
He hangs around with Ty and
parlaying with Ty and the AFTV lot. He didn't want to show his face, but
one of our members.
We'll get him there one day, man. We'll get him there one day. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, we'll get him there one day. But he's got bare chat, bro. There's bare chat in the group. Like, way too much hype and chat. After talking about Ramsdale's a quality signing, like, come on, bro. We're not gonna do them things. do you know what? We'll move it on.
Wait, so I add him to the call. See if he
Marsh.
Ben White.
No.
No, leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
He don't want to be here. He don't want to be here. He don't want to be here.
But nah, on the next one, because I know you got a lot of him. Chelsea. Come with the classic Rude Hullet top and that, you know what I'm saying? Vintage. But nah, you lot battered us yesterday, which I knew was coming. But what are you feeling like it's looking like over there? How are you feeling? Confident? I'm guessing.
I'm good, man. I'm happy. One, we got a manager that is like he will just see something and just do world
class manager.
But that game, like,
world-class.
if he hasn't proved it already, I think that game where he was like, Tottenham have done something a little bit different to what we expected. I've set up this way. Nuno's done well to counter that, and then he just went at half time. Cool. Mount come off, 3 in midfield, 2 up top.
Done.
Just get Lukaku one touch, ping it round because they got you out of the game a little bit.
I think he proved it against us as well. Like when you got a player sent off, and like. We normally batter teams when like we normally mock teams.
I was fearing for the worst.
Man, I thought, this has to be like a 3-1 team. It has to be. And then the way how we block man out, I know that's a too cool team.
Yeah. He's like, it's good in it. I think Chelsea have always, or at least in the last however many years of us being successful, we've always had the best defence in the league. If you look, every time we're successful, and I think I just look at that back line and I'm like, that's strong. And even players like Christensen, who if you asked me 12 months ago, I wanted him out. I'm like, this guy looks
good. He looked good yesterday.
Danish.
You know what I mean?
He looks a lot quicker for some reason.
They all look a little bit sharper, a little bit fitter. I don't know what Big Frank was doing over there with them, but
full English at the canteen. Come on, boys, get this. What, you only having one sausage, mate? You know what I mean?
Like, it looks like,
you know what I mean?
It looks like he's doing the proper
white bread and that. You get me? But no, they're looking a lot sharper, especially at the back. And I think getting rid of Zuma was quite good for you lot. As much as I praise him as a defender, I feel like he was a bit of a liability. So even having him as an option, you know what I'm saying? You just want to eradicate that. And
I think as well it gives the chance for someone like, obviously I think my personal, I would have preferred if Tomori came back. Obviously but that's bad business done under Lampard, which is bit us in the arse a little bit. But
bad business, but I still feel like as a club on the whole, over the last 12 months, even maybe 18 months, the business that you guys have done out.
But that's the thing. The good thing about it is you get rid of Tomori.
Slyly as well.
Yeah, you get rid of Tomori, and then Trevor Chalobah steps up and is looking like.
And you've always had him, and you see what I've noticed about Chalobah. I think you always knew that he was gonna be something at Chelsea. He was gonna feature like in the future. Obviously, I used to feel sorry for him because I'm thinking he's good and he always used to get put out on loan and stuff, but. I guess that's just
and that's everything I like about him. I don't know if it's the board or it's him, but I feel like he has earned himself some right.
He's a twin. Is he a twin?
No, his brother played for. I don't know if he's a twin. His brother plays for Watford now, but he used to play for Chelsea. Nathaniel Chalobah plays for him.
He's an attacker, innit?
He's an 8, 10, 6 midfield in it. But I think with like Tuchel, it's like he's kind of gone. Right, Zuma, I'm not really feeling it. Obviously, you've done the job, and it's like got rid of him, and they were ready.
They got a decent amount of people.
What for Zuma? How much you get? 40 mil?
Nah, man got I know man got like close over 30, and I know man got over 30 for Tammy as well.
Yeah, I think it was 30 and 40 for Tammy, but the buyback clauses on like.
60 or something,
60 million buyback.
That was good business. Because he's moving so slappy at the minute in Serie A.
Well, I think that's the idea is like Lukaku until he's 30, 31s, and then
Tammy come
back. Try to get Haaland. That's just a prediction, but I feel like you. I
think City have got open route for him now.
You think so?
Yeah, but I
don't think he wants to. I can't. As a player,
next season, I reckon
City doesn't seem glamorous to me.
It's dad though, innit?
Yeah.
His dad played for City.
Yeah, that's it. You know what?
Played for City.
You know what? That's it.
Yeah. And then he hates Man U because Roy Keane broke his leg.
Roy Keane still lives in Manchester, so he might be.
Yeah, lurking.
Ducking and diving.
Yeah, lurking. Roy Keane rolls with his dog, his big German Shepherd, bro.
Yeah, I see it.
Don't let Roy catch you in these streets.
But I think Roy Keane's on crap. I think with Chelsea, the other thing, adding Saul. Like, he didn't have a great game against you guys.
But that's one game.
Yeah, Saul Niguez. But I think like
I like him.
So
not even so much.
But
just
I
for
think
him.
that's just greedy though.
Yeah,
like,
but not even so much for him. It's like now you look at that.
So I like Kovacic
because he can play a box.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, he could play that box of Kovacic, Jorginho, Sal, Kante, and that would just lock. He would make like 10,000 passes in one game and probably unlock a lot there. But it's just like you said, it is a bit greedy. But it's like when we get deep into that Club World Cup and the Champions League and the FA Cups and whatnot, then it's needed. Do you know what I mean?
I definitely think
another major trophy though.
Yeah,
season.
Yeah,
they're winning the league, blood.
Has to be.
They're not winning the league.
I think you got.
I think Tuchel asked Abramovich like, "What do I need?"
Yeah.
And like, just tell me what you need. Yeah. Lukaku, do you need another midfielder? Yeah, fuck it, just take it.
Oh, you think Roman Abramovich asked Tuchel what he needs?
Yeah, just like, what do you need?
What do you want?
What do you want?
Like, what is it going to take?
To win
like,
the league.
this guy, go on, this guy.
Yeah, done.
Or even, he just said, I want this, and this, and whoever at Chelsea, Petr Cech, I think, deals with it. Just went, alright, then we need to get rid of XYZ. But I think Cech, since he's come in as director of football, he's
Arsenal legend.
Man destroyed Arsenal and moved back to the
Chelsea legend. Did you see what Drogba said the other day? Did you see what Drogba said the other day? He said Willian went, he went, thank you, Adrian Willian. Then he said, joining the likes of Louise and Cech, thank you, my brothers. Like,
Drogba hates Arsenal.
With passion, with serious passion, he hates
like the rest of us.
Only right.
Yeah, it's only, naturally. You know that was there, fam.
No, but I think good season. I think another major trophy. I think we'll get far in the Champions League, and I think we should win that. Well, I don't think we should win that league, but I think we've got the best. Best chance.
I think
back Champions Leagues.
I don't think so.
Ooh, that would be a big ask.
That's hard because I think that comes down to then the mentality of you get to the final and it's like, oh, we could do this again, and then it's like, or it works the other way and goes, yes, we've done it once, let's do it.
I mean, there's new hunger in it. Like you got your new number 9 is he ain't won it with you, so
he hasn't won,
and he ain't won it.
No, he's got a medal from 2012.
Yeah, but
he threw it away.
Come on,
the one when he had braids.
No, he to be fair to him, he says he brought it home. I think he threw it away, or he gave it to someone. He said, I don't want it.
It doesn't mean, he didn't.
That's like Messi's 2006 medal. That don't mean fuck all, blood.
Yeah.
I know, like, to Messi loyalists. But that 2006 when they beat Arsenal, Barca.
Oh, is that the third one? I was racking my brains, I was like,
that was Ludovic, Giulietto, and Ronaldinho's time. That was the.
Oh no, they only counted 3, I think.
What did you do?
The 2 against United and then
whenever he's up against Ronaldo, man always say Messi's got 4, Ronaldo's got 5, but Ronaldo was the star man winning all 5.
Yeah.
And Messi was the star man winning 3.
True.
Yo, come on, guys.
But yeah, man. Yeah, back-to-back Champions League, that would be the dream, man. I'd have to get a new table. Smash it.
I think it's too hard, fam. I'll be honest with you, innit? Like, we nearly did it when we got back-to-back finals, but like, it's just tough, blood.
You've done that twice though, man. Back-to-back finals.
Yeah, we have, but it's tough. Yeah. It's tough because you don't know what the group stage is going to be like. Like, Man U, out of all the English groups, has got the easiest group stage, but then man lost to Young Boys, and now you're playing Villarreal next, and that's a pivotal game. So it just depends with the group stages, like the
also, I think when you're champions, it don't matter who you are, everyone's out to beat you because they're like, these are the champions. Their fans are gonna wanna be up for it. Let's go out, shut them up, and take this trophy off them. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit added.
Real Madrid did it, but they had an absolutely iconic team, fam. Like Benzema, Bale, and Ronaldo, and Modric, as well as Varane, Ramos, all of them, blood, all of them,
Navas,
goalkeepers, like
Marcelo.
I'll be very surprised. If you don't win the Champions League, but the league.
I think the league, we got to be.
I think.
It's like I said. I think you either got to win it or lose it with 95 points. Do you know what I'm saying?
But someone has to do an absolute massive.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, there's going to be questions.
And I think the good thing about Chelsea is we've played like Arsenal away, Liverpool away, Spurs away, we've got Man City away next, and it's like you come out of that with we haven't lost the game yet.
Yeah.
So even you come out of the City game, even
conceded, how many have you conceded?
1 penalty.
Liverpool,
Penalty.
Yeah, but that's what I said. Even against City, even if we lost that game, you're still looking like the next 10 games for Chelsea. You're looking, should win, and just run through it and go on that run, and then by January you're coming back to the hard games, and you've already got you can afford to drop a point here or there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you think you struggle if Lukaku gets injured?
Yeah. I think we will.
Because I can't see Werner.
I can't see
Werner stepping up still.
I think we will.
We missed 3 sitters.
But again, with Chelsea though, if Lukaku goes, we still won't concede goals. So as long as he doesn't like break his leg and is out for 6 months, if he's out for 2-3 games,
defensively solid.
My worry,
even in the midfield, I feel like yesterday in the first half, I feel like we done a very, very, very good job, but we had to be busy.
Caught us out.
It wasn't easy. The players were working. Højbjerg and Ndombele, they were running, and that shows the levels, man. That shows the levels.
I think my one worry, a bit like you, is when Mendy goes to the AFCON. And then we're left with
Kepa. He's had 7 clean sheets under Tuchel.
I know, but he's like. Did you see yesterday that shot where he like dropped it? And I think he's got. Hopefully it's in his head, because I think there's a half decent goalkeeper, but I think a lot of it is he gets a bit. I don't know if it's nervous. That's or what it's like the expectation. Yeah, exactly. And I think he's just got to not get over it a little bit, but he's got to find that by January, or we could be in trouble.
No, but do you know what it is like? Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with that still, actually.
Cheers, Jack.
Man came in with thanks for that one, Jackie.
No, because I was going to say something I said earlier, and then it's like you kind of covered it. So
yeah, good point, Jack. Yeah. But anyway, Chelsea. Yeah, I'm excited to see what you lot do this season. Even though I don't really like you, I mean, as a football fan, Lukaku coming back's massive. Yeah. You know what I mean? Tuchel, it's brilliant watching what he's doing. So
the other thing about that back three is, what would be your starting back three for Chelsea? If you don't know the players or whatever.
If I don't know.
No, if you knew. I don't know. So you guys might not know.
There's definitely Thiago Silva, Rudiger. He's been a beast. Underneath Tuchel and Christensen. That would be my three. I wouldn't play it. I know some Chelsea managers have played Aspilicueta in the back three. I wouldn't have it.
He's a wing back.
Personally, I don't mind him either, but I look at it and you've got them three, but you could take probably any one of those three out and put Trevor Chalobah in, even put Aspilicueta there.
Do you think James can do a job there?
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
I'd see him do a job for England.
He done it for.
He's playing centre mid for England.
He done it for. He done it for Chelsea. He played centre back.
Trent was meant to play centre mid, and he started hiding and going on the wing, and James had to step up. Yeah.
Do you know what?
Your guy Trent. Do you know technical baller and all them things.
Do you know that someone made a good point though? It's different playing in midfield because you're used to playing with your back against the touchline and seeing the game kind of that way. Whereas when you have to pick it, Trent never has to take the ball and turn.
Yeah.
They play it in front of him or he takes it and goes
into his stride.
Whereas now when you're playing in midfield, you're picking it up. You've got to turn. Yeah. There's people on you coming from both sides, not just
all angles.
Yeah. So I think. I don't know. I wouldn't have played in midfield.
I think he was just looking at his distribution. If he's got time, but you don't have that much time.
No, you don't.
Against a team that's playing well, they shouldn't allow the midfielders to have time.
Yeah, exactly.
So Chelsea's looking very, very, very solid. The signing of Mendy, even though I brought to your attention the other day about he's faced the most shots, so he made the most saves out of any other keeper, but that's. I use that as a negative thing, but I think it shows more of his capabilities.
I think there was a few yesterday for like Kepa where I think he's sure what I was saying about not every shot's been obviously the level of kind of some of the shots, but like I know there was a few from Kane and Son from kind of far out, but
that dipped a little bit,
but were kind of more or less at him, and he just caught them, and I think he's had quite a few of them where teams haven't been able to break us down, and are just shooting from 30 yards, definitely. Not hoping, but. You know what I'm saying? He's just
anything could happen. Look at how Kante scored.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So
I was so surprised he shot.
Do you know what I said? Do you know what I said? I didn't say it out loud. Do you know what I said in my head as he was doing it? Oh, go on.
Yeah. I looked at it and I was like,
you know what I mean?
Bro, obviously
I thought he was going to.
It was on the other end. So I was sitting on this, and it was at the other end, and like I'm looking, thinking, is no one going to close this guy down? Is everyone just going to let him shoot? No one stepped up, not one player stepped up.
Trickled in. I love how Lloris loves watching shots.
And if you don't close down space,
that was bad, man.
No, Lloris
could have got over by the time it hit the post.
Lloris loves doing that. You know, I've seen that's one of his special talents, bro. Foot planted, watching it going in that, and it's always shots that you shouldn't really be getting outwitted by.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At least put a little effort in, bro. What can I say? We're a shambles anyway. Moving on to us. You know what I mean? the other end of the spectrum.
No, man can't say the other end of the spectrum.
It is the other end of the spectrum, bro.
Man can't say that.
Yes, it is, bro. It's the other. Bro, everyone keeps talking. Everyone keeps
managing a month for all
and then conceded 6 goals in a week. Stop it, bro. Listen, to me, 8. You get me? And scored 2 against Rennes. You get me? But listen, yeah. There's this top 6 that they keep talking about. Yeah, the big 6 or whatever it is. We are at the bottom of that. Yeah. Chelsea, they're at the top. I would say Liverpool, you're more at the top end. Bro, we at the bottom of that pile.
You just say it's the other one. You say you're thinking Leicester.
No, I know it's Leicester. I don't.
How is it not Leicester?
Leicester just won. Wait. It's not even a joke. It's not even nothing to laugh at, bro. Come on,
even a joke, though.
It's not even a joke. It's not even a joke. My brother. Leicester won the FA Cup last season. Yeah, the same thing. Arsenal have been crying.
They won the Community Shield as well.
Yeah,
they won the Community. But I don't see the Community.
No, I'm not saying I should rate it.
It's like the Super Cup. I don't
They
really
beat
rate
Liverpool.
it.
They beat Liverpool.
Charity match,
But they
bro.
beat Liverpool to do it though.
Fair enough. But I still think how Leicester.
Arsenal beat Liverpool.
How Leicester.
That's how much it counts for. Do you know? Arsenal won it last season.
What I'm saying, yeah, how Leicester have carried themselves over the last 4 or 5 seasons. I would think that credits them enough to be in that top 6.
That's true.
I would say the only reason we are even in that and Arsenal are not is because Arsenal's decline has been, I think personally, bad. It's been so bad. If they've only just dropped off a little bit, I'll say we have to come out of that. We ain't won nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all great saying Harry Kane. It's all great saying, oh yeah, we had a season where we almost done this Champions League finals. We haven't got nothing to show for it, bro. And we're the only team in that top 6 that haven't got anything to show for it over the last 5 years.
That man supposedly had.
You get
still
me?
got guys like Ali in the midfield running around.
That sounds a little bit like trust the process.
Why Man U won though?
Man United.
Why Man U won 5 years?
Yeah, they haven't. But 5 years before that, they've still won something. We haven't.
True.
I think as well, we're talking about from Man United's decline, they're back up to Arsenal's decline.
Yeah.
It's like Man United's decline has been from not winning anything to being they've dropped out once.
They went from being like one of the biggest forces in global football.
But then they dropped out to 6th. Now they're on their way back up, but from 6th to back up, and they've been
to be getting outwitted by Unai Emery.
Sadly.
Yeah, I know, but they're on their way back. I just clocked what you're not saying. I just clocked.
Good evening.
I just clocked.
Good evening.
Yeah, no, it's true. But I think they didn't fall as bad as what Arsenal have.
No, wait, Shaq. I'll let you take the floor. Shaq, I'll let you take the floor here.
When the come up, when I got Ronaldo back.
Oh man.
Yeah. No, we heard you still saying that. Yeah.
No, Arsenal. I don't even really want to talk about them. I was just trying to use them in comparison.
Arsenal.
I was just saying, Rod, that's the only reason I feel like we're in this so-called big 6, and we are at the bottom of the pile. So we are the other end of the spectrum to where I think that we should be trying to aim. Obviously, it's hard as a Tottenham fan to accept that our board is really not
this is
for
my
the
problem. Everyone
not really for the fans, man.
Everyone keeps saying like, oh, we've had this great transfer window. Our transfer window was quite good, one of the better of the season.
Tottenham.
Yeah. But
hasn't been that bad.
It hasn't been that bad.
We're still lacking in a lot of places.
So are a lot of teams though, and that's why I feel like we make excuses. We act like we're special.
Massive.
We act like we're special. That we've got more problems than others,
massive,
and we don't, bro.
Keeping Kane.
That's the biggest transfer.
No. But this is where on when you're playing FIFA and Football Manager, it is. But we're dealing with human beings here, bro. Is it the best move, bro? Because my man's he does not want to play for us, bro. Let's have it right. No matter how much time he's come out and said, you know what, I'm staying. He has to do that. You know what I'm saying? There's little kids that look up to him, and you know what I mean. But reality is, he's a human being. He does not want to be playing Europa Conference League on a Thursday night, bro. Battling it and having to bag 3 goals because Davinson Sanchez and Emerson Royale are slipping around at the back, conceding against Jerusalem Fishermen and them teams there. You know what I mean?
Rennes is alright.
Who's Rennes' best player? Who's Rennes' best player?
From them teams, Ollie.
There was. Who's
the goalkeeper?
What's his name?
The goalkeeper's their best player.
Was it the goalkeeper?
How can your goalkeeper be our best player, bro?
Nah, but the Chelsea goalkeeper was from Rennes.
He's talking about that played the other night.
Who? Mendy? We're talking about who's Rennes' best player now. Well then, so this is what I'm saying, bro. Harry Kane don't want to be there doing that, and fair enough to him. But I thought at first, and drawing as well, battling to draw. Højbjerg popping up in the last minute in the box to try. I'm sick of it. But I stand by my team, innit? I stand by my team.
You know, we're behind.
Yeah, we was winning off the back of a home goal. Yeah, it gets worse. You know what I'm saying? We was winning off the back of a home goal.
Do you know what? I forget
back
about this Europa Conference. Like the other day, I was looking for the Spurs score in the Europa League for about 5 minutes. And
I don't even know.
I genuinely forgot about it.
I don't even know what this conference league is.
It's nonsense, man.
Basically, I'm hearing if we win it by the end of the season, next season we get into
That's
the
what I mean.
That's embarrassing.
That's what I'm saying. For
it's basically what they tried to sanction everyone for creating on their own. You know that league?
That's
Super League. It's definitely not.
Nah, it's definitely not.
I'm talking about in strategy and business wise, they've tried to just take something away and remonetize.
They've made a third.
It's for Jerusalem fishermen.
They made a third division, bro.
What they said, but it's all about money, though, is it not?
No, I think it's all about level and ratings.
What they said
for the teams that shouldn't really be in the Europa, but they're still doing all right.
And the teams that it gives the teams that finish 6th and 7th or 7th and 8th every year something to play for, but also to give them the European experience.
But I'll be honest with you, if I was Spurs,
but also if you're an 11th place team, I'm not saying Spurs. If you're an 11th place team, 10th place team, you're now thinking, bro, we got a chance to play in Europe. Let's go 7th to 8th. Let's push on that. It should create a
for the Leeds
for the Leeds.
West Ham,
not for Spurs and Chelsea.
And Leeds, Arsenal, Wolves.
West Ham overachieved last season with Lingard, fam, and that's why West Ham finished. That's why
no one else.
That's they overachieved
with Lingard, man. Hey, Leeds.
Overachieved. It's the truth, fam.
Lingardinho. That's what they're calling him. They
overachieved with Lingard, fam. And really, I'll be honest with you, I reckon if West Ham finished 7th and Spurs finished 6th, West Ham would be over the fucking moon to be in the Europa Conference.
Yeah, they probably would have took it. They would have took it, but I feel like we're a team that I'm just over the last 5 years.
Nah, they're in Europa.
Yeah, we're the only team. Because we're the only team.
Didn't they miss out on top 4 by like 3 points or something?
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, no, towards the end they fell off a little bit. I knew they was never getting top 4, but yeah.
I don't know that Europa Conference, man.
Yeah, the Europa Conference. Back to my point though. Back to my point. I'm saying that we're in a position right now where
changing rooms.
That's the best bit of business we've done by keeping.
No change.
I saw a train track going around one of them. One of them bitches.
Did you see the team that forgot the kit, had to go buy the kit from their own store and then write the numbers on the back? No, I promise you, look it up. They wrote the numbers, they wrote the names and numbers on the back of the shirts.
Bro, if I was
Spurs,
I'm gonna get it on the 23s, bro.
Yeah, but we can't even do that because
why can't
do you know why? Because we're at risk of being, bruv. You see us, we get no. Do you see us, yeah?
No, man, don't realise how we're in grave danger right now.
Bro, we get bantered left, right, and centre. So you see that? Yeah, to us, it's only under 23s. To the world, it's Tottenham have lost to Jerusalem fishermen. So we have to be seen to try to win. You know what I mean?
But I'll be honest, winning that though, who wants to win the Champions League? Who wants to win that competition to qualify for the Europa League? So you may as well play the under 23s, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
at least
do you know what who you asking? You asked that question again.
Huh?
You asked the question you just asked. Ask it again.
Who wants to win the Europa Conference?
A team that wins nothing. Yeah? That's who wants to win that.
Nah, but to qualify for the Europa League.
It's a trophy.
Or do you qualify for the Europa League if you win that?
Yeah. Embarrassing
as it is,
you see,
beggars can't be choosers, bro.
What's going to get me mad is when teams start saying we've got a good European pedigree for winning competitions like that. Same thing when you're in the Europa League. It can't unless you won. You're hardly in the Champions League. That can't add to your European stature, really.
Until Chelsea won in 2012, fam. You think anyone counts those Winners' Cups?
No one
fucking counts those, blood. No one, fam.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Now we've won it twice. Now we've won it twice. It's made a beautiful world.
That's where we're at. We've obviously.
Now, but you've got European history though.
Allow it.
Yeah, we do.
You actually do.
Allow it.
Nah, not even to
Please, let's not do this, man.
You do, fam.
Listen.
In the 80s, fam, one about but most of Liverpool was in the 80s. I'm not mocking it, fam. I'm not mocking it.
Anyway, bro.
Bro, listen. Anyway. we're at a space now where we're dealing with a new manager. I still don't even think that's enough to give excuses about what's going on. Got turned over by Crystal Palace, who also have a new manager. You know what I'm saying? So we got turned over by Chelsea, which was expected. I feel like the first 3 games papered over a lot of cracks. We beat Man City 1-0. That was good. Wasn't expecting to win. That was good.
Really good.
Cool, but we do that. We've done that over the last couple of years. We do beat City. We do beat City.
Bro.
Wolves though, I wasn't convinced by that. That was a 1-0 win. Cool. It's another back-to-back win, but it was only a 1-0. That's why I told you, Arsenal, man, don't get gassed. You beat Burnley and Norwich 1-0. It's nothing to get excited about. You know what I'm saying? Then we beat Watford 1-0, and that's when I was really worried. Because the goal was a free kick from Son that wasn't even a shot. We just about... Cool, Watford are dead. Sissoko and them, man. But still... Then... I was just frightened that as soon as we come up against a team that want to win, that want to bring it to man, we're gonna lose.
Like Chelsea,
like Palace, bro.
Didn't you man get?
Doesn't matter.
0-0. You
10 men
got down to 10 men.
But to lose 3-0 against Palace, bro.
You saw Chelsea went 10 men to Liverpool.
If that's the pedigree, if that's what we're doing, then we might as well just.
Chelsea went 10 men to Liverpool.
But you got to understand, fam. Patrick Vieira went in that changing room with bare vim. Like,
that's not enough reload, man. Reload. It's not enough.
That's why
reload. It's not enough.
He had man warming up in Arsenal tops.
What? Tariq Mitchell.
Man Ian Wright. Man bought Ian Wright in a Christmas.
Yeah, but bro, like this is the players though, bro.
No, it's true.
I don't care how much vim man goes into the changing room with, bro. I don't care. We are Tottenham, yeah. We're meant to be this team that's going for things. We don't lose 3-0 against Palace, bro. You know what I'm saying? So poor, bro. Like no excuses.
Shaq's ad-libs.
Yeah, I love it. Keep it coming, Shaq, bro. Fire. You get me, but then obviously the next game leading up Chelsea, I wasn't expecting.
What are you saying with Nuno's tactics though?
I like Nuno.
I don't know what Nuno's tactics are.
That's what my thing is.
I don't even know what Nuno's tactics are.
When I see it now, we got the back line.
Counter-attacker.
Whoever's in the back line.
Counter-attack.
No, that's what he likes to do.
Wait. No one in that midfield except Højbjerg knows their job. When Skip comes on, Skip's job is to just assist Højbjerg. Whatever Højbjerg does, help him out.
An apprenticeship thing,
literally, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Ali don't know what he's doing. Lo Celso against Chelsea had no idea what he was meant to be doing. And Ndombele comes on and like huffs and puffs after a little bit of a jog. It's over, bro. None of them know what they're doing.
He does.
Do a little jog.
And then he don't want the ball no more because he's a bit tired.
Bro, Ali.
We need him to be on the ball.
Let me get me started on Ali, bro, because Ali just literally
different coloured dread every week.
That's what it is,
There's no point.
That's what it is, man. Seeing Lingard play and think, why can't I play too?
I think Ali is kind of overnight. Well, not overnight, but he's slowly just become a guy that like puts in a bit of, a little couple blocks, kick it out, track back, and that's enough. Ali, like a young youth.
He's still young,
but he's how old is he? Like 23, 24?
Yeah, Ali, you see with Ali though, the amount of technical ability. The amount of technical ability he has and the amount of stuff he could do on a ball, and like you see the same way we got Ndombele is wicked on the ball.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Ali's as good, but Ali can do so much.
He can do.
And then it's like you just described it. It's like he's a player that comes on, makes a couple blocks, and it's like
that's not it. That's not what you're here for, bro.
You don't take responsibility. Like if he's got the ball, I agree. He's looking at who he can give the responsibility to go and do something meaningful with it. Whereas before it would be like
he'll take it on. Yeah, I'm gonna. Do you know what I used to love about him? He used to be the guy that used to take the ball on the half turn. Like all the time, the ball coming to him. He's already turned. He's already trying to beat the guy that's here that he hasn't even seen. He had that in his locker. I don't see it anymore, man.
15 goals a season.
And then it's like Nuno's trying to play Kane and Son up top, and then like
switch it around.
Got Kane like against Chelsea. We had Kane left mid.
He was more effective there than he was down the middle, though.
And then we had Kane in centre mid, and then I saw him at centre back. I was like, what's
I saw him at left wing back.
Yeah, I saw him
at, and then Ali was left wing back for a bit, and Reguilon was playing up top. Like it was mad. It was mad.
How much of that is Nuno telling them to do? How much is that?
Yeah, I think sometimes this Kane does.
Kane, I think has still got a bit of that like
Mourinho in him.
No, like sometimes you see like Kane when he's on form. He'll be playing number 9, but he'll just go, we're rubbish. Drop down, pick the ball up, turn, smash it, or drive forward. He's trying to do that, but he doesn't really, like you said, he doesn't really want to be there anymore.
Yeah, he don't want.
So he's doing the same things to look like he's interested,
but he just doesn't.
He's not feeling
it. What are you gonna say, Shaq?
I said he's not interested no more, man.
He's not. His head's gone. I feel like I would be too. It's like, do you know why, bro? When you've convinced yourself, you know what?
What do you reckon?
I'm moving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving this yard. Rare. You pack up all your shit.
He ain't going Man City.
But yeah, you know when you're in a house and you're like, yeah, man, I'm done with this place now. I've been there for 5 years. Yeah, you told yourself, yeah, you pack all your stuff. Rare. You've looked at a new couple places and you left it to someone to say, yeah, and then
the buyer pulls out.
Like, you know, like in 3 months' time, you'll be like, yeah, in 3 months' time, I'll be settled in my new place. It's gonna be sick, and then in 3 months' time, they're still there, bro. Looking at spider webs and cobwebs, and it's like, bro, why am I
still in the boxes?
Bro, I'm still seeing that. I'm still seeing that hole outside that I didn't want to see no more. You know what I'm saying?
Around and sees that he's surrounded by idiots.
Bro, he's got Harry Winks. He's got. I don't want to say Emerson.
I think as well. Do you know what I think as well? I know it's been kind of reported that he wanted to leave before he went away with England, but I reckon he spent the summer getting to the final, going like thinking, right, we almost got to the World Cup final. I've almost won this Euros. Yeah. I'm here with like some really good players. None other than our Spurs players. Yeah. And then he's gone back and kind of looked at it and gone, nah, man. And all of them are going, like Mount and them man are coming back off winning the Champions League. Even the lesser boys, they're coming back off winning the FA Cup. Sterling and them man, they won the Prem. It's like everybody's got something, you know what I mean?
And he's the captain.
Then you got Sancho's gas, he's coming back to United on a mad wage bill. Yeah. And he's probably looking around just like
he's probably like, yo.
So what, me and Ben White?
Ben White. It's silly, bro. It's silly.
Me and Ben White and Mings. That's the only guys I can chat to you right now. Me, Ben White and Mings. Grealish is at City, bro.
Oh yeah.
No, and Grealish had a 6th season for Aston Villa.
Yeah.
You know I know Kane had a 6th season, but
I'm in two minds because one part of me is like I feel sorry for him, and the other part is like no, fuck it. He's on this amount of money. He signed the contract. Do you
reckon him and Grealish over like the England were just like, oh, how's your deal with City? We're gonna be there. Grealish was like, yeah, my man's done in it. Like a week before it's done, and Kane's gone, yeah, I'm on it.
My agent's on it.
And then it's like, yeah, his brother, innit? He's like,
have you seen his brother, fam?
His brother's a joke man, innit? But he's like, his brother, he's probably just like, yeah, my guy's on it. Listen, at the end of this window, if he didn't call Jack Grealish and go, send me your agent's number. He's not serious, man. Like he needs some proper management. Man.
Do you think
it's hard to brush your brother though?
But do you
I hear it, but when you sound that,
it's not easy to just brush your brother like that.
I hear you, but when you're talking about
my career though, fam, this is
when you're talking about hundreds of thousands and millions of pounds.
If you got to where you are with him, it's not easy to brush him. Like, you got to think about that as well.
Yeah, it's got him tied into a 6-year deal
and scored the goals, but.
I hear that.
It's like it was a journey.
The business wise of Harry Kane.
Trent's brother's his agent as well.
It's like you got to where you are with him.
That's a Liverpool kid.
It's all a journey.
Every Liverpool fan.
It's about us again.
Every Liverpool fan.
Yeah, they love it always. You know what I can relate to that because you see Robbie Fowler back in the day, and Stan Collymore. And when we were playing on the Hoolie, when we were playing live, man, we had a whole section for you, man, at the beginning.
Remember when Yossi Benayoun?
Yossi
He played for everyone. He played for everyone.
He backpedaled, then Yossi Benayoun. And then he's a Chelsea legend.
Nah, you can't say that. Maybe West Ham. He was good for West Ham.
He was at...
Bro, I don't know.
Chelsea legend.
Nuno promised man some attacking.
Arsenal legend.
I ain't seen no attacking.
Oh yes,
and I know they loved him there. When he
came from Chelsea.
You see when Arsenal get a player that's played for there, they gas him like, no, he's with us now. So we're gonna see a different level. You know the ones there, bro, like Willian, that bear.
His hair like
David Luiz. They thought they got a new centre back when David Luiz come.
Willian's hair like gold after one season.
It all goes into the colour in Arteta's hair. Just keep it jet black, man. You know what I mean? He just sucks all the fucking. I'm waffling.
Like the Space Jam.
I'm waffling. Like the Space Jam. It all just goes into his hair, keeps it jet black.
Oh, we forgot to mention Arsenal. Speaking of legends.
Oh, legends.
Legendary.
Man, like. No, but do you know what? To open it up, I want to say, obviously we got the news yesterday. Well, not we. The world got the news yesterday. Of the passing of the great Jimmy Greaves, not only a great striker for Tottenham, a great striker for his country, a great striker for Chelsea. Was it also West Ham? West Ham as well. Was it anyone else?
He was alright. He got 13. He got 13 goals in 38 games for them. He did
for West Ham.
He did alright.
He's a West Ham legend. That's enough. You know what I'm saying? That's enough. For them, man. You play like that now.
But I think as well, there's some players if they just like. Like there's some players when they go to them clubs, they're legend. Like there's some players that no matter where they are, they're a legend at every club.
He was injured. Wasn't he part of that squad, bro?
No. He wasn't. He was the greatest player to never.
Oh man, unlucky. But that's how it goes. That's how it goes sometimes.
I was very disappointed with the applause that they gave him at the ground, bro. I just felt like it was dead and it didn't last long.
Well, obviously, a lot of people don't know.
For two teams where he was like literally one of our best players for a while.
Yeah, but the players don't.
He's our greatest player.
Half of the players ain't even gonna know.
I think Lo Celso and Brian Gill.
No, I just mean like we forget if they know him or not. Who gives a
but
like?
Come on.
But
I'm saying they made everyone. They join us for a round of applause.
Bro, in the group chat,
it should have been a 2 minutes thing or
maybe at a certain minute.
I think it's.
He would have been.
I miss the moments of silence though, man. I think the moments of silence are better, bro.
But you know what it is? I think with that stuff, when you're planning that stuff. Obviously, he died in the morning, didn't he? So it's quite a quick turnaround to get for the Spurs fans to organise something like that. I think, isn't it? Or
how? Everyone's in the ground.
I don't know.
I announced to you, lot.
Oh, if Spurs announce it, then yeah. But I thought normally that's the fans that tend to.
And it's Spurs versus Chelsea, and he was a legend for both clubs.
No,
I agree.
Like what happened was obviously we all got there, sat there. His picture come up on the thing.
Yeah.
Goosey's died. Blah blah blah. We're gonna do a minute. I don't know how long. They didn't even say a time. They just said we're gonna do a round of applause for him. That's it. I just think that's a bit of a.
I don't know.
Our highest ever goal scorer should get something a little bit. I don't know.
I think you'll see it throughout the week though. They'll do a bit more. I think because he.
They'll probably even do a whole program.
Do you know what it is? I think. I know it's not. It's a bit of a mad thing to talk about. It's like when it happened on the day, and you think of all the planning that goes into a match day and preparation and thing for the pitch and whatever, and it's like. I think you'll see something maybe a bit better next week or something because they've had the time to
properly. And maybe everyone might do it. I don't think it's even just going to be the top.
No, I think everyone.
The whole league will do it.
Will clap for him.
You know what I mean?
It would have been sick though.
I understand. I understand what you're saying.
I understand what you're saying, but I think But I think fans themselves
don't take it like too deeply and think they discredited him. You know what I'm saying? I think we discredited him as a team with the performance we put out there. But that's another talking point that we've already gone through it. But the legend. Obviously, there's been a lot of back and forth in the group. Like everyone's talking about who's a legend and who deserves to be called a legend and what is a legend. And I feel like personally, I feel like it's more down to personal preference as a whole, as a group though, as a group of fans. Like I feel like you can love a player for one thing, you know what I'm saying, all that time he's at the club and he can be a legend for that.
No, fair.
And obviously some people will disagree. They'll say it's down to what you win, accolades, credentials, how much work you put in. But I just feel like I feel like it's down to the fans to decide. I don't like, you can wrap people in the Hall of Fame like for their stats and stuff, but you know what I mean? There's certain players I'm sure that's played for Chelsea that bag their stats
like that you
probably won't even give a damn about.
No, you saying that's a good point because it's like yesterday I was watching the Spurs game, and when Thiago Silva scored, not even when he scored, it's when he kissed the badge and he was like with the fans, and I was just like, do you know what? You're just close the way he's endeared.
Close to being a legend.
Do you know it's the way he's endeared himself to the fans. It's like you're like I'm there every week. Like yes, I wanna see that. Like you're centre back. I wanna see this guy. I love it. Like this guy's.
Nah, he's definitely.
And I'm just like man, you're a Chelsea legend.
He's another one.
Or you're on your way to being
one.
Even if you're only here for 3 seasons, like
3 seasons is enough. Yeah. For him, because he's like 37 in it. So he's another one like Ronaldo, whose his reputation is like he's just took his reputation in his stride. Thiago Silva. Don't get it twisted, when man got him, I thought, this is going to be an easy ride. Like, he's 36, he ain't going to handle the pace of the Prem. But he looks like the Prem's like a fucking piece of cake, fam. The way how he's moving.
Do you know what it is? It's so evident when he's next to Rudiger. Because him and Rudiger can do all the same... Rudiger's fast, obviously, but he can do all the same things on the ball. But when Rudiger does it, if he pings a 40-yard ball, he like smashes it at the player and it will get there. But when Thiago does it, it's like it's mad graceful.
And that was his game playing at PSG. That was him. He used to be the ball player. He'll get the ball, push it out, and ping. Him. That was the tactic. I think they had him and Luis playing. Literally just distribution from the centre backs, bang, bang out to the wings to Neymar and Mbappe.
The thing about him as well. More so in his career rather than at Chelsea, because now he has got a bit more of a mistake in him, but
I feel that comes with age.
Yeah, but that comes with a player skinning him because he's a bit quick, or if he takes a misstep then he's not catching up. But with him it's like he's such a good defender
He's
as
a brilliant defender and a leader as well. He's not just a leader; he's a brilliant leader. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And he's just what you needed at the back, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Just what you needed at the back.
100%.
But back to the thing I was going to say.
Spurs, like we just end up to.
Legends.
No, bro. There's only so. Well, we can talk to Spurs for hours, but bro, you know what I mean? It's a shambles down there. But I'm saying the legends. That's why I said R.I.P. Jimmy Greaves.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, there's a lot of back and forth about who are legends, but like I said, down to personal preference. So I just want everyone to go around and give. I think me and you can do it between us. We're both Spurs fans, but just give 5 players that you think are legendary status at your team. And let's talk about players that you've seen play. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk about the old guys. You know what I mean? Let's talk about players that you've seen play. Are
we going for the super obvious, or are we gonna go like we're going personal to us, and then we're going for the super obvious?
I'll go for 2 super obvious ones, and then I'll just try and like have some ones that are like personal to man. So
go on, bro. Liverpool, we're talking.
Yeah, obviously I'll just get it out the way. Steven Gerrard, boom, like that. Yeah. I've never seen him play.
John Barnes.
That's what I'm saying. Nah, I'll just go for the obvious ones at
Stevie
first.
G, obviously, naturally.
Stevie G. At first.
I like Gerrard, man.
Like Gerrard, cool. I don't want to go to man. No, like he's just an all round like. Just good at everything. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then made an epic slip and also has never won the league. So that's why I'm gonna say the next player, Jordan Henderson. Like
Hendo?
Facts.
All right. I agree.
Facts, bro.
He's
facts.
I feel like he done what Gerrard.
Do you know what it was? Yeah, he did. Nah. But I feel like he always no way. But he's always struggled with living in Gerrard's shadow.
Yeah.
Like Gerrard was the captain for Liverpool for a good like 15 years, and then Hendo's took over now.
Yeah.
And it's like he's never as technical, but he finished the journey, blood.
He did.
He was part of the journey where Gerrard slipped. That was his breakthrough season, and he finished the journey.
He did. He done the job that Gerrard was trying to do, bro. He done the job. He won the league and the Champions League. So you can say he's done more than Gerrard.
Yeah.
To be fair.
The league's bigger than the Champions League for Liverpool.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Yeah. That was that was just something that they couldn't get across that line.
I think was like. Yeah,
no, it's massive. It's massive.
Yeah,
so it's like City with the Champions League now. Yeah. That's the one.
So Gerrard and Hendo, because I think people won't expect Hendo, but
I wasn't expecting you to say that.
And then I would say, I'm just going off favourites though, blood. Like, and this is a sticky one, but bro, like Torres is the best striker I've ever seen play for us, blood. I swear to you.
You see him? He was my favourite striker in the league when he was at
Fernando
Liverpool.
Torres with the yellow hair at Liverpool.
I swear to you, bro.
He was my favourite striker in the league when he was at Liverpool. When we signed him,
see with the yellow hair and they was tied back. Like, yeah. Can't chat to them.
Yeah, no, he was dangerous.
Dangerous, bro. But do you think so you think he's a better striker that you've seen than Suarez? Than Suarez?
I think. Do you know what it was? Do you know what?
Then Suarez.
Bro. There's 2 main strikers. There's Suarez or Torres. But the reason why I say Torres is because I feel do you know what it is?
Don't man remember what Suarez was?
Of course I remember.
Them volleys, bro. You see the volleys?
I'm not sure.
But that's it. It's up to him. It's not them.
But I just remember during that time period, I remember like Liverpool playing Man U a few times, and I remember like Man U having that legendary defensive duo of Vidic and Ferdinand, and I remember Torres treating them man like dickheads, fam, continuously, fam. Like over and over, fam. Nah, it's true, Shaq. I lie.
It's true.
Then he
I
came to
remember
us.
it like it was yesterday.
Do you know what I mean? And then he came to Chelsea, and then it didn't work. But even in the meantime, you're talking about the Golden Boot winner at the FIFA 2010. You're talking about the Golden Boot winner at 2008. The Golden Boot winner at Euro 2012. This is all facts, blood.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Torres was incredible, bro, and he used to have that thing about him, like I say that Messi got. You know when he just makes you wanna, like, the way they play the game. It's not even just about what they're doing. It's the way they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? The way he's gonna go around and skin a man, and you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
See with him, I never realised how he's like 6 foot, isn't he? He's like 6'1" or something, 6'2".
Yeah.
I never realised how quick he was, how big he was until he came to Chelsea and he lost his pace, and I was like, oh, you were really like 6'2", just being as fast as you like.
He was mad. Yeah. He was mad.
Yeah.
It was like I didn't believe it sometimes.
What's that?
Like, when you're watching it, how's he doing it?
And then I would say
Because
out of the front three, out of the front three, he's a legend. He's legendary. But out of the front three, I've got to say Salah. Got to, bro.
Naturally.
Got to, which is mad because this again another player that's played for both Liverpool and Chelsea. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's different. It's the Salah at Chelsea, like it could have been a different man. It could have been his brother or his cousin. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's the building blocks, though, isn't it? It's like he went there as a kid. Yeah, it's like comparing De Bruyne at Man City and De Bruyne at Chelsea. It's not gonna make any sense. But yeah,
so
what's that, Salah and
and then there's one last one, and like
the
techiest midfielder we've ever had, fam. Alonso.
Xabi Alonso. Yeah, alright.
Bad boy still.
Bad boy. Yeah, Xabi Alonso, and he done it at Real Madrid and Bayern as well.
Yeah.
Sick,
all over the place.
Sick, and they needed it. Every team that he was at needed it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we need Xabi. That's
no.
I wasn't expecting a couple of them.
He won the champs at all.
Won the Champions League.
All three of them.
All three of them. And missed the penalty and bagged it. You know when he missed it and then followed up. That was sick.
Yeah.
I remember that still. All right, cool. So that's your legend. Obviously, in the comments, if you disagree or you want to add any, feel free to do so. I feel like they all warrant a legendary status at your club, but who am I? You know what I mean? Shaq, talk to me. Big Man United. I'm sure you got a whole magazine full of legends ready to reel off for me. You know what I mean?
Come on, man knows the legends. A legendary in the game.
Nah, you got a lot. You got a lot still. But yeah, talk to me. So the ones that you've seen, obviously you're like 40, so you've seen quite a you see quite a bit in your 4 decades, isn't it? So talk to me, man. 5.
Let's start off with Ronaldo because they're here, isn't it?
Alright, why? Because he's back, yeah.
Because we're here.
My guy, that goes without saying, innit? To be fair.
It goes without saying, isn't it? He's back. He's scoring goals every game.
The Shaq loves it. Oh my days!
Alright, let's get on to number 2, man.
Number two.
Come on, man.
Obviously, you lot don't even know I can't believe.
Don't say the name you're about to say.
Last season, but I'm just gonna put him straight out there. Paul Scholes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go on, Scholesy.
Hard.
Scholesy.
Paul Scholes, underrated. Javi said he's the best player he's ever seen.
I don't know, did he?
I think Pirlo said it.
Who said that?
Because you lot love that quote, but I have never seen it written or like.
I know Pirlo definitely said the only English player he would ever watch, like, and rate is like Scholes. Pirlo said that.
Scholes. I don't know, man.
Who said that?
I like Scholes.
Pirlo.
Pirlo said that, and then Xavi said that. I think they said Xavi said.
Anyway, Paul Scholes were one of my all-time favourites. I'm not even gonna lie, man.
Yeah.
She's just too cold, man.
Man, niggas are cold in these streets, man.
Too cold, man.
Alright. I'm just gonna bring it to the attention of the group. Just like for as a reference, innit? Paul Scholes played 499.
I knew you were gonna do this.
I don't know if I made it aware to you or not, like, you know what I'm saying? But this has not got nothing to do with what you're saying. I'm just bringing it to light, yeah. That Paul Scholes has got 499 appearances, 107 goals, and 55 assists. 55 assists in nearly 500 matches, brother.
And how many trophies?
Oh, bro, how much man played for your team? Luke Chadwick's got better trophies than that, man.
I don't know though, man. I don't like when people discredit Scholes.
Bro, but bro, 500 to 55.
That doesn't tell the whole story about.
Bro, it tells that you set up 55 times out of 500 games you played. That's what it does show, bro.
Man.
I'm not a big lover of the pass before the pass. That's what they say about us, isn't it? Yeah, but it's the pass before the pass.
Nah. I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
I hear it to a certain extent.
As a man that plays football.
No, I hear it to a certain
bro,
extent.
as a man that plays football, bro. Like,
because what? There's
only so many slice half volley switch of the ball, field balls you can do to make me say yeah, but what? Come on, bro.
Like Ronaldo,
and half volley crossbars and ins. I hear it. You're doing all of that.
Are we gonna say
55 assists, bro?
Bruno when that guy dropped
in 500
the ball the other day?
My guy,
Ronaldo tap it in. That he was the shot before the goal.
No, because see that's not
like if Bruno shot and the goalkeeper parried it straight to Ronaldo. We're gonna say
yeah. No one had to bounce the ball.
Like you said, yeah, about. No, but you like you said about
no, that's cool.
Like you said about because we was just commending like Thiago and them man's ability.
I was gonna say he's just like Thiago.
Yeah, wait, because we was just saying like them man they would ping it and zing it the whole way across the field to Neymar, who's then gonna fling it in.
So and assist someone else.
And in that case, then the pass before the pass, it can be alright, but it's more than that. It's more than that, though. Like,
I agree with. I like
the influence that he has on the team,
bro. Paul Scholes. I'm not discrediting him. I think Paul Scholes is sick, but
yes,
I'm just bringing that to light.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, just in case everyone thought he was doing a Mazza, like it might not been as a big a Mazza as it really was. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, isn't it?
He's a defensive liability.
I see him smash a couple half volleys off the bar. I see him do that, and I like his attitude. He didn't really talk much, and he was just down to play ball.
Yeah, that's him, innit?
Number three though.
Man, just get on with the game.
Yeah.
Naturally.
He's not with the malarkey. He's not with the malarkey still.
Naturally.
Little ginger man. You're not angry with it. You get me, fam. But go on. Number 3, innit?
Him and Roy Keane was down.
The original number 7. Eric Cantona.
Oh, I was gonna say DB.
You watched Eric Cantona?
I was thinking he was gonna say.
Yeah, of course. But Shaq's 40, bro.
You're 40, bro.
No, why you hunting him up on fucking live camera, blood? Man, they were fucking foul, blood. What do you mean?
Man said, watch Eric Cantona.
The state in Jackie's eye that you're 40, bro. Stay down, bro.
What had me arguing with these 40-year-old guys, like, I don't know what I'm saying. You got me arguing.
Jackie, you'll be on WhatsApp later, like, yo, man was doing this podcast with these 40-year-olds.
What did you see the fly kick and that? Yeah, was you around them days?
Yeah, come on.
I hear you, bro. Tell me you never used to wear your collar up though.
Of course, everyone needs to do that.
I used to do that. I used to do it for Dwight York though. No, I wasn't around I went around Canada days, dog.
I'm interested to hear
the original number 7 thing.
You saying number 4?
I lie. My man said the original.
No, I just had to bring that up for myself, but yeah, carry on, Jack.
Number 4. Alright, crashing around though. But number 4.
Number 4 has to be the ex-Tottenham man, Berber.
Okay.
One of the most technically gifted dons ever.
Ridiculous.
Technically gifted dons. I'm talking about techers, bro. Technician of the football.
They done him so.
He was cut from the same cloth as Zidane. You know that effort.
Yeah, but they done him. Do you know that season Chicharito came through and just scored goal on goal, and then Berbatov had scored all the goals to get them to the Champions League final or whatever it was, and then Alex Ferguson didn't even put him in the.
I wasn't expecting you to say that one though, Shaq. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, man, I used to love Berber, man.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I was a big fan of him even when he left us.
I rated him
I
rated him highly, bro. I still do. He's one of my all-time favourite players. I'm not gonna lie.
He's a man that could just be missing for like 70 minutes and just come in and
do the Mazzolini.
He's just mad nonchalant with it. He walks, bro. He doesn't even run. He walks down.
Is it the goal he scored at Fulham or something where it's just over, like it's coming down, it's like 3 players around, he just touched it down and then just kicked it over the goalie, but it's like his arms are down by his sides.
It looks so effort. He looks like he don't care, but he does. He does. So you're saying that's 4 of them, yeah?
I don't know, I didn't hear him as a cool goal.
I got one more, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll be your cool.
Yeah, one more. My last one.
Do it for the brothers.
My favourite of all.
Cool.
The one and only, Wayne Rooney.
What? No brothers?
No, you're cool.
Wayne Rooney had to be there though. Had to.
I hear it.
None of the brothers then.
He has to say
Quentin Fortune or a Jemba like.
Wayne Rooney's the next manager was Oli.
Quentin Fortune was a bad boy. Quentin Fortune was a bad boy.
Wait, hold on. Wayne Rooney, yeah?
No, Rooney, of course.
Rooney, the stats talk for itself, blood. The stats talk for itself, blood.
Not just the stats, we need to get the eye test as well.
Back-to-back teams.
Yeah, no.
What about Carlito, Tevez?
Rooney, nah, man, not a Man United legend, man.
He is a Man U legend, man.
Nah.
That front three.
You can't be a man. You can't. Wait, that's that saying. You can't go to your rivals and still be a legend, bro. You can't.
Not like
eradicate your legendary
you can,
status,
but not how he.
legendary.
You know, there's been a few United guys when they're like 20 years later go to City. They're still.
And man are saying that they're still legends.
London Man U fans, bit different.
No, but they were asking Roy Keane that. I swear they were asking someone the other day, and he was like,
"Oh, maybe then."
You know what I'm saying? But
maybe.
It's each of their own. And like I said, it is on preference. It's each of their own, innit?
But the way he done it was disgusting.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, nah, he done man dirty.
Alright, yeah. No, I hear that one though. Rooney, definitely. I'm happy I got to see him play football. Bro.
Next United manager.
I thought man was gonna say Yarko.
Nah, he's not bad.
No, I don't think they want man that's going out to the range.
Did you see his interview the other day?
Did you see the pictures when he was doing things like?
Of course. But did you see
things like that have got access to you? I don't think.
Bro, he's a serial cheater, blood. Like
the levels of the
serial
cheater. Bro, the levels. There's levels though, bro.
It's just like
there's levels.
That looked like he was at some uni.
Bruv, he looked like he was at the pub, bro. You know the pub and they just look through the locking. Like they fucking we're gonna look
since the glamour's gone down for him, like he's just chilling at Derby. He's probably chatting to like.
He's chilling with Ravel Morrison, isn't he?
Yeah. He definitely brought Ravel in. He definitely brought Ravel in to like, yo, Ravel, where are we going tonight? Like, it's about training.
What do we do in Derby like? What's going on around there?
Yeah, I got that.
But no, obviously we got to close it soon. We got to close this, but Shaq, thank you for your legends. Obviously, I can't argue and I won't argue. You know, I'm sure Marshall probably have some things to say, but he's not here. You get me? But we'll move on to Matty. Chelsea legends.
Yeah, I just gotta get this about Drogba. I gotta get out of the way because I can never say no Drogba. There's the obvious ones in it, but I think I'm gonna go one that's a bit left field, but for me he's legend. Ramirez.
Okay. Won the Champions League.
Champions League.
Ramirez, fam.
But do you know what was mad about him?
Though.
Is a bit like Christensen. You see his first 6 months at Chelsea.
It was like, who is this guy and what does he do? Who is this guy and what does he do?
No touch, looks stiff. Then the next season he was like a different player, man.
Because sometimes it's hard to tell. You see the type of players that Ramirez is. Yeah. It's hard to really see what they are if you're not. If you're watching the game at glimpses, you're not watching it consistently.
See, he was like a bit like Kante, but not. Yeah. He's not near. He's not Kante level.
Technical. He was technically better than Kante though.
Go it forward, like that little dink against Barca and stuff like that.
Kante don't have that. It's the Brazilian thing.
Yeah,
and he was playing it for Brazil as well.
And also I think he had that bit more of like expression about him, and Kante's a bit more withdrawn. For me, him, some of the stuff he done in that and one of the winning seasons, I think the one the Costa, the first Mourinho one, I was just like, this guy.
15.
Or the one before that, I can't remember exactly when he left, but he was always like those kind of 3 year stretch. He was one of my favourite players there.
Yeah, sick.
And then speaking of it, now I've said it, N'Golo Kante.
Already. Living legend.
He's a Leicester legend and a Chelsea legend.
Yeah. I was saying this the other day.
He's a Premier League legend.
Where does he rank in terms of all time? I'd say Premier League defensive midfielders, because he's
probably one of the best.
He's got number one, fam.
Obviously, I think we're gonna have to go through because, bro, off the top of the head,
that's another thing.
Yeah, that's man like Roberto Silva, bro.
Yeah. It's a role, and there's different roles, and there's what they did for their team and whatnot. But I think he's
off the top of the
Kante.
N'Golo Kante. I think he's probably one of the best that we've seen.
We still look at 31, I think he's 30, 31. We still look at different teams.
Them man, they don't age, bro.
Yeah, but we look at different teams.
You see them Kante? Them man don't age, bro.
Yeah.
He's good. He's gonna be like that for another 4 or 5 years, bro. Doing the same job, bro. You get me cleaning, bro, and driving his Mini off. Like he's good. Kante is good.
I've seen the Mini.
I love that, bro. I love that.
It's actually sick. I was at the training ground. You see it like Range, Lambo, whatever,
mini
just the
coops,
mini,
bro.
like
Yes,
before the like you got all the stuff.
Obviously, each of their own. Get what? Like,
No,
it doesn't matter. But I rate that. I rate that. Yeah, he's a proper
Muslim brother, so he's proper like.
He's a very humble guy. He's very
like.
A few times Chelsea fans have run that into him in like mosque and that, and do you want to come back?
And he's gone back to play FIFA and all that. Yeah, bro. Had a food, sit down and have a food.
He's a proper humble brother blood.
Yeah, proper humble brother blood. Yeah, gives us.
So what's that? That's 3 of them.
No, that's. Yeah, free.
Hello, brothers, I hear you.
Yeah, I said Ashley Cole was going to be my next one.
Yeah,
I love Ashley Cole.
What's that? The Arsenal legend?
Is it Arsenal? I swear that's
But see with Cole, I think like.
And you mentioned the scummy guy. He's a scummy guy as well.
You went there with him.
Why
Ashley Cole was one of the.
Ashley Cole
at Chelsea, he was the best.
He was the best left back in the world. Not just the league, not just
like the type of man he is.
That's what, bro. Jack. But
there's one man I haven't said because of the type of man he is. Do you see what I'm saying? Because it's too much with him, man.
That's what.
It's like. I'm looking at it like I want to say you because of all that, but then I'm like, bro, all the stuff that you have to defend when you talk about. Like if I was here to sit and go, let's talk Premier League greats, I'll say JT. All the stuff that I've got to say to support him, I'm like, bro,
listen.
You know what it is, yeah? A legend.
He's a legend of football.
Yeah, but you see, it's more than that.
It's like
you don't tan one of your teammates' misses.
Bro, even on the flip side,
the stuff with Anton Ferdinand.
Fam,
X-miss. What Wayne Bridges ex-miss?
Yeah, ex-miss. Yeah.
Was it his misses?
No, ex, but like a week.
He got her pregnant.
Is that it? It was like
he got her pregnant, fam. He got her pregnant and all of that.
Fam.
Yeah.
Number 5. Obviously, we know JT scummy, but
yeah.
Naturally.
Eden Hazard, I'll go with. I know Lampard's
in there as well. I was thinking about this guy.
I'm trying to go a bit left field with it.
Obviously, but that's big.
Eden Hazard.
I didn't say like name 5 that and everyone else ain't. Name 5, innit, bro?
And with like
they've got plenty legends, bro.
And with Hazard, for me, like that's like my. You know when there's the argument of like best Premier League player in like the last season or whatever, like you know when you can sit at the end every season I felt apart from one I thought I could go Hazard was the best player this season, like whether we won the league it's like he's the best player in the league, like, and that's the only time really I've been able to go like, bro, he's the best player in the league, forget everyone else, he's the best player in the league, whether he's had a shit season or not, a bit like if Ronaldo had a shit season when he was at United, he's the best player in the league. Probably you could say the argument for Kane now, even though he's had a bad, he is probably one of the best. It's different based on his stats last season, but you know what I'm saying. You could say, but with Hazard, I could just always he is the best player in that.
There's no one we can't compare him to anyone right now.
Yeah, exactly. But and even though we've done well since he's gone, obviously, and we've won like Champions League, that there's no out and out replacement for him.
Bro,
we play a different system.
It's a sad sight, He is a fucking sad sight, blood.
I know. But let's hope he gets it back, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, cool. Let's move on to Spurs. It's not good. This is what I'm saying. I was going through the list of you lot's legends, and I'm like, yeah, this guy won this. This guy won this. This guy won this. Ours is not going to be as fruitful, but nevertheless, we are what we are, and I've got my personal preferences. Well, obviously, we'll mix it up together. I'll give 2, you give 3, or whatever. We'll deliberate on the last one, innit? So I'm gonna say Jermaine Defoe.
Yes.
He was always, when I was growing up, he was always my favourite striker. Anyway, not even just like it's just how he used to strike the ball, the timing of his goal score, how he used to execute his shots.
A goal scorer, isn't it?
Yeah, bro. But do you know why? You can, because he had some power in that right foot, bro, and his left. He had power in the right and the left. Thiago to miss at least 2, mad.
No,
only 2 games though.
Thiago
to miss 2 games, mad.
That's 2 games.
But yeah, for me, Jermaine Defoe, how he used to, it's not just like, it's just how he used to finish it. I like power, you know what I'm saying, bro? I like man and accuracy with it.
I remember watching him score.
That goal he scored for
I think he scored 5 goals against. He scored 5 goals for Tottenham against the team one time under Harry.
Probably Wigan. It's probably. I think
it was Wigan. 9-1.
Yeah, 9-1 or something.
Yeah, like Defoe, like again, like I really enjoyed watching him, especially under like managers like Martin Yeo, Harry Redknapp. I always felt he never got a decent run in the team because whenever he'd have a run in the team,
he would be injured.
Like Robbie Keane would come in, or Benzoff would come in, and
he would always get an injury at the wrong time. When he's just getting into, and he'll get an injury, so he's out for 4 weeks. So now we've got to play Mido, or now we've got to play Robbie Keane.
Darren Bent,
Pavlyuchenko, but we have quite a few.
Russian strike, he was hard.
Gregor Raziak and then man.
Nah, Pavlyuchenko
he weren't super hard, bro.
Bro, do you know what? Maybe I'm just remembering the fact that for Russia, how hard he was.
He was
against
alright.
England.
I think we
England didn't qualify for the fucking thing.
He weren't. Yeah.
Pavlyuchenko.
He's not that guy, bro. He's not that guy.
Him and Arsha.
Did he not end up in Reading or something like that?
Like
2 seasons.
He might have been Cardiff or one of them teams there or something. I don't know. Birmingham or something.
And Defoe, I say like Defoe when I was growing up watching Defoe, especially at Spurs, because I was like playing centre forward and that he was like a small. He was the player I'd be like, that's like,
bro.
Because I couldn't do the Drogba or the Torres, but like Defoe, like he looked like my size.
And he was strong. And then he started putting on like,
but his movement,
he started putting on muscle, and then
even though he's still badding it up in Rangers.
Bam!
Yeah,
I
even
was
though he's
just
still
about
playing.
to say,
My bad.
he's still moving slappy in the Scottish League, bro.
But that's it. But go on. What we say? Number 2.
Heung-min Son still.
All day. All day. Living legend. Right?
Like it has to be, bro. Like the guy is just giving his whole career to Spurs. Like he recently, what did he sign? Was it 5 year, 4 year?
5.
I don't know. It might have been a 3 year extension.
He said,
I think it was 5. I think it was. I remember like it was a big deal.
5, bro.
We said he's
He
committed.
basically just said, "I'm here."
I love
That's
that.
it. Until we win something, I'm here, basically.
Yeah,
and
man.
that's all.
And I think he wants to. He actually does want to win something with us.
That's all that I want to see, bro.
I don't know. That's what we need, bro.
Like
that's
you know them kind of players. Like, where I mean, you remember when he scored that goal again? Remember when West Ham scored that banger against us?
Yeah.
And he went and scored his own banger and just walked around on a.
He loves us.
Like, I know this is West Ham. Shh.
He loves.
You get me?
Sonny loves us, and we love.
I rate
Sonny,
that stuff.
Sonny's for the people.
He's always.
You know what I'm saying?
He's always on a.
He always comes. I know.
On a this thing.
I know. And even though it's little things, I've seen players do that and leave.
Yeah. I know what it means when
you know
he does that.
when you got a good player and you love that, man. That's what you want to see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But okay, number 3. I'm gonna say Big Leathers, Ledley King. Probably that's one of the best centre backs I've seen, or if not maybe the best centre back I've seen at our club play week in, week out. When he was fit. When he was fit.
Snake. That's the only reason.
I didn't really watch him a lot. I was quite young when that happened, so I didn't see a lot.
That's Arsenal legend, man. I'm not gonna.
I didn't see a lot of Sol Campbell. I'll be real. I was quite young. I'm not Shaq Sage, innit? But Ledley King. For me. Ledley King, well, like he took us to the Champions League. He won us the League Cup. That's one of the out of the 2 trophies that I've seen us win, bro. So I feel like anyone that he played with, he gave his part. He played with Michael Dawson. He played with Basong. He played with Jonathan Woodgate. He played with Anthony flipping Gardner. That was painful watching him. Bro, you know what I mean? And he could have left. Like loads of times. He was like a sought after defender, and he stayed with us. So he's a legendary guy from that store. What you saying? Number 4.
Jan Vertonghen, bro.
Jan
Vertonghen.
Super Jan.
Yeah, he was Tottenham through and through as well.
Exactly, bro. And that's what it is. Like, I could have said Odegaard, but at the same time, I just think Jan all day.
Odegaard.
Odegaard.
Oh,
Toby Odegaard. Yeah.
No, bro, never that. Obviously,
you
know the man that played. Yeah, that.
He would get the ball at the edge of our 18-yard box and take it all the way to the other team's 18-yard box, or all the way down the wing. Bro, he was cold, bro.
Yeah, he was.
Like, and
I'm sure he played. Did he play with Ledley King?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Jan Vertonghen? No, I don't think.
2013, I think he came.
That's when he came. No,
he was just cold, bro. I just rated him, man, highly, man. And
Eunice Kabul.
obviously, I think as he got older, he got slower and blah blah blah. I'm talking about when he was Super Jan, bro. Lacked. I just trusted him. Him and Odegaard, I just trusted them.
Yeah, so did I.
I didn't ever feel like, they're gonna make a silly mistake. Not ever once, and I don't think they even did. There was a time when they were the best centre back pair in the league.
Yeah, they were, and for their country as well. So they were very trustworthy still.
There you go.
I didn't panic, and it's crazy how the team we've become defensively. We at one point we were like so defensively assured. We just become a team that can lead goals from anywhere. But it's sad. I love Jan Vertonghen still. Incredible left foot, incredible guy as well. I feel like he he took a lot of young players under the wing. You know what I mean? He was very Spursy around the ground and that. So, yeah, man. I'll say one more.
Number 5, bro.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
The GB.
It's got to be.
Scott Parker, innit?
Yeah.
No, Scott Parker.
Gareth Bale.
Yeah, man. Don't you dare.
Nah, bro.
Don't you dare. What? Not Bell?
Not Bale.
You just
What you
said?
gonna say, Harry Kane?
Vale.
Oh,
Harry Kane, after what he's doing right now.
Nah, he's
You're
embarrassing.
still gonna put him in? Nah,
He's
bro.
embarrassing right
I
now.
thought you were gonna say
But-
Bale.
No, obviously,
Yeah,
Bale.
Legends don't do that. Legends don't do that, bro.
Don't do what?
Don't try to force their way out of clubs and that, bro.
I hear you, bro.
I know, I think
I can't give it to him, bro. I can't give it
He's a
to him.
Spurs legend.
One of the
no
best
matter what you
players.
say, bro.
One of the best players I've ever seen, but legendary.
You see,
I don't
He's
know.
one of our
see-
best strikers ever.
Yeah. Legendary. I
I
don't
think
know.
they can say they can hand the transfer request and say I want to leave whatever. But it's like it's the flip side of it is now
How
it's
you
like
do it.
it's like okay, it hasn't gone your way. He's moving like a little kid, man. He's moving like every time he gets the ball, he's not Arsenal.
Yeah, I'm not on
like,
that.
I was not feel bad for you guys, but it's like I feel like watching it, like if a Chelsea player done
Bit
that, I'd be
disappointed.
mad.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
a
And
bit
especially how much love we got for you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know what you mean to
And
the
it-
club.
Obviously, when you put it like that, then I'm happy to say Bell, innit?
I would put Bell. I would put Gareth Bell. I don't know if he would have done what Harry Kane would have done. He might have, because we
was as consistently as good as
stopped him.
Kane.
What do you mean, bro? Did you don't
Consistently as good as Kane.
Bro,
He tore apart in Milan by
legendary
himself.
Champions League.
He tore apart Inter Milan. Kane, who is Kane torn apart by himself?
you know when I said I could easily say that Eden has
Burnley.
the best player in the league. That's because Gareth Bale left the league the season he joined.
Yeah.
And then you're
fact.
thinking like, if Gareth Bale was still in this league, and you would have had them two as a face-off.
Yeah.
If you think
That would
about,
be interesting,
if
but
you
I think
think
Bale
about
would've
what
picked him.
Gareth Bale went on to achieve, if you talk about Gareth Bale, Benzema, and Ronaldo, that's the greatest.
I don't mean, wait, when I say consistently, I mean season after season. But
He had 2 seasons.
I don't mean game after
seasons
game.
prior. He only
That's
had
not what I mean.
the Gareth Bale
I mean
from
season to season. Like Harry
Yeah.
Kane,
But he
20 goals plus
Yeah.
a season.
And then
But he changed
Gareth,
position. He wasn't left
He
back.
transitioned.
He was a left
but
back.
now, like I'm saying, what you're doing now.
No, respectfully,
You know
I
what I'm
understand it
saying?
still.
He's still got the
I
chance to be a
understand
legend in my eyes. In my eyes, he's still got the chance to be. But right now, how you're behaving, big man, I'm not giving that to you.
So
You know
no,
what I'm saying?
obviously Gareth. I didn't.
So
you know what it is? I didn't even think of Gareth Bale.
I swear down.
No,
I thought that's the
really.
first.
No,
I
he
had
was
mine
doing
like
it.
that anyway. I'm thinking Son. Yeah,
No,
I
Gareth
love
Bale,
you.
how can we not? There was one more that I was going to say, but he wasn't there.
When you
long
put in the
enough.
fact that he
But
even came
for
back
what
as
the
well.
joy he brought for me,
Van der Vaart.
Van der Vaart. For the joy he brought for me, watching. I was so proud to have him at the team, bro. You know, like a player that can ball, bro. He can ball. You know what I'm saying? And
That's why sometimes you get them older guys that come and you're thinking, yeah, this guy's just got class. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you got Thiago,
Yeah.
Van der Vaart, you're thinking,
Yeah.
this guy, I'm going to
Yeah.
watch this
Your
guy for
Thiago,
2 seasons.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
but at least
33-year-old wingers.
At least we got that out of the way, and I'm glad. To be fair, I'm glad we haven't got an Arsenal man here, so we can hear about invincible
Bare
this and
Invincibles.
invincible. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
5 Invincibles.
You know what I mean? So I'm glad we got this episode out of the way with, you know what I mean, with some good content.
That would've been an edgy.
No, Shaq, thank you for joining us, bro. Thank you for coming along, and obviously, hopefully next time we'll get you on again. You know what I mean? Good luck with the rest of the season. You know what I mean? You and Lots are gassed. I hear it, but
We're winning.
yeah, you're gonna win. You're gonna win. So we're here to we'll see how we'll see what the season brings, man. Time will tell, innit? You get me? But yeah, thanks to everyone coming down again. Obviously to the people that have subscribed, to the people that were involved before, we're back. We're here to stay. You know what I'm saying? We took a break to reevaluate things, but we're here. Make sure you subscribe, tell a friend, follow us on the gram, Twitter, all of that stuff, and we'll be back soon with some more content, man. Blessings.
Peace.
Blessings.